Hello, everybody. Another day, day 11. We are here in this beautiful, beautiful world to bring light. And I wanted to focus on one of the most powerful chakra centers that we have, that our true soul exists in this heart chakra space. Again, we're working with Daily Divine, and I am blessed. Daily Divine is the first one that we work with because it sets the foundation of actually being connected to Earth and to the sun, to the stars. And then we'll work with I Am Blessed, what we'll layer on top of that. And the concept of being blessed is seeing the joy in everything, being amazed by. There's a saying that there's two ways to look at life. One is that nothing is a miracle, and the other one is that everything is a miracle. So, living in this wonder and imagination that we have allows us to connect to the divine. It is our imagination and how we can actually create in our mind that is magical. And then when we put intention along with the imagination, that fuels it with the feeling of it already is having happened, meaning it's already here. That is the manifestation of whatever it is that you're here to create. So I wanted to share with you a couple things before we get started. I'm going to do a couple mudras in this meditation. The first one is unconditional love. And sharing with you one of the things that it talks about, bringing awareness to your heart center, breathing softly into your heart. And I will take you through this when we're working on it. So your fingers, your thumb and your pinky fingers are going to touch, and the palm's going to rest together. And then your other fingers, it's like a cup getting ready to fill up the cup. And so this is about receiving love, opening, and bringing your gratitude into your life. And so we'll do that at one part of the meditation. The next one will be self trust, because it is part of self trust that allows us to actually um, know who we are, because so much of our ego wants to deny things about us that we know, but we are unwilling to accept. I know that in my journey, I was being shown that I had a specific path, a specific journey, and I didn't want to accept it because I felt my ego told me it was too big. It was too big of a journey. It was too much. And so I couldn't accept it. So it's self trust that allows you to step into your divinity. It allows you to step into what you're really here to do. That mudra is if you put your hands together and you interlace the fingers so that these top fingers here are kind of just lightly resting, and then the thumbs are open. And it'll be around we're going to put these mudras around our heart center when we're doing them. And it'll be when you're traveling into the heart chamber, which will be the meditation. And then the last one is inner guidance. And inner guidance, having a quiet sense of sound. And again, we're allowing yourself to travel into our heart. It is really putting your right hand over your heart chakra with your left hand. And by focusing here, we'll move into the heart chamber. And I'll take you through that in the meditation. So we'll have the three of those mudras. And then I did draw a card. And I am actually really amazed by this card because it fits so much from the retreat and the journey that we're all on together. We are on this together already. It is already in motion. So we're all connecting in the astral realms. And maybe some people's dreams may actually be becoming more prophetic in some way. There's a lot of magic that's getting ready to, or that is already happening, but that will be continuing to unfold on this retreat. So the card that I pulled, first I want to share with you with the Oracle deck. It's called Foxfire Kitsune. And the kitsune, it's a Japanese shaman, and it's the fable of Lemuria, in which when they were ready to leave the island because it was going to sink, they set out to all different areas, and the kitsune um, were priests and priestesses that were shapeshifters. And so they left Lemuria and they went to Atlantis, and Atlantis was falling in consciousness. And so they again left and they went to the east. And they went to Japan, and in Japan they shapeshifted into these foxes. As you can, let's see, in the that doesn't show the fox. Here's the fox picture. And so the fable is that the fox is very, very sacred because it holds the magical powers. So this one is called Rituals and Offerings. And you see them as they're coming down the path to the river. And the first thing that's said in the oracle is that there is a time to work alone and a time to join and raise power with others. This is the time, dear one. It is time to make a pilgrimage with like minded others to a sacred place with a goal. This place could be near or far, but it must be to a place which holds the enchantments of the in betweens. You must step beyond the everyday and become a part of the powers of the other world for a time, in order to bring more of that magic through to the everyday world in which you reside. When you do this, be it alone with others, you will be returning the light to the world, reminding others of the power of hope, and restoring a sense of the sacred to your own life. It is time to bring the light back to the world and to offer it up for others to make use of, however they wish. It is time for you to undertake this pilgrimage and to step away from the structure of the everyday, from all the things that seem to define us, and become what defines us, what makes us closer again to our true spirit. So let your sense fall away and let the other world speak to you, so you can become one again, part of the light of the world, and ease the suffering of all those who have fallen into the traps of lost hope, denial of spirit, and forgotten wisdom. We are going on a pilgrimage together, and we are going to a magical place. And so this card here is already speaking truth of what we're here to do. So I'm amazed and blessed always by what comes through for us. So beginning with Daily Divine, place a drop in your left hand. And as you do, set the intention to connect to your heart, connect to your soul through your heart space, and maybe a question that you have, you could ask. Breathe in. Going ahead and anointing yourself. And another drop for I am blessed. Again, our blessings are already and always have been within us. It is divine, we are divine, and it is our believing and trusting in this that allows us to do so. And again, back your neck, back of your ears, your wrists. And so I will take you through this meditation. Get comfortable and go ahead and close your eyes. And as we begin, I want you to do the first mudra, and it's going to be your pinky and your thumbs together with the other fingers outstretched like a cup. Your palms are together. Your hands are held here in front of you as you summon light into your heart center. So with your eyes closed, I'd like you to go to a center point in the center of your head. It is a point that intersects if you were to draw a line from the left to the right and the front to the back. Don't get too caught up with the details. Just find yourself in the center of your head. And in that space, just notice how it feels. And then imagine that this is a place where all kinds of programming and things were told to you, and and you began to believe that there were limitations of who you are. And imagine that maybe things were said that were not true, that were cruel, that were unfair and unjust. Allow everything to just go down into the ground. Send it down through your chakra system into the ground and send it to Mother Gaia and clear all those things that were said, all those faces that were made. Holding your hands in your center, holding light. And then move up just a little bit, an inch and back, inch and a half back to your head. So it's a little bit in the back from that center point. You're just going to go up in your mind and back. And there's a platform there, and step onto that platform. This platform, the higher mind, the part of you that knows, is a place of peace. And notice how that feels to be at this place of peace. And at the back of that platform, there's a stairwell. And walk back to that staircase and just start to walk down. And as you're walking down, you're moving down. The staircase will end right behind your heart center. Just follow the light, follow the stairwell, and just bring awareness to your heart center. Breathe softly into your heart. Feel the space that's surrounding your heart and begin to open it with each breath. And as you get down there to the back of the center of your heart, I'd like you to just stand there as you breathe into your heart. Just imagine that there's somebody or something you're so grateful for, and breathe in that gratitude and send love through this beautiful green thread, and send this love to this person or that situation. Breathe in gratitude into your heart. Breathe out this beautiful love. Send the love. And with each breath, feel this green thread grow stronger and stronger. Send unconditional love to your heart, through your heart. And now you're going to walk through the door. And when you walk through the door, I want you to just allow your mind to create whatever shows up. This is a magical place. This is your sacred heart chamber. This is a place where you can receive the answers to questions, where divinity, where archangels, ascended masters, beings of light, only that which is of the highest and best can enter this space. It is a sacred space that allows you to travel to other dimensions, through portals. So trust this place and move into your trust mudra, where you interlace your fingers, thumbs up, index fingers pointing up, and the fingers laced. And right in front of your heart, you move into self-trust. As you walk through the door, feel the connections your fingers are making, this energy, your heart, your hands. This is self-love, self-confidence. And feel the energy of your palms, meeting the energy of your heart. Send your awareness here to your heart. Send your breath here to energize it. Now allow yourself to perceive whatever your mind is showing you. There are 4 chambers in this sacred heart chamber. There is an altar. I'd like for you to walk into each of your chambers and just allow yourself to see. Remember, the ego mind wants to create something. But when you let that part of you just notice, you can be shown more of what you need to know. So we move into the final mudra. Right hand on your heart center, left hand over that. This is your inner guidance mudra. We're going to move into some silence for you to travel in this area. And I'm going to play another song. But as we do, before they do that, I'd like you to feel the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Picture this space as a warm, brilliant inner room. This is the voice of your heart. And know that it is safe to ask any question you need to have an answer. Listen. Trust your inner knowing, your inner guidance. Trust that the power of love is what can guide you.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. Oh, the power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. Power of love, power of now, power of you, to create magic home. Power of love, power of now, power of you, to create magic home.
Gently come back. Gently come back. Taking a deep breath all the way in, holding it at the top. And gentle release out. And another breath in, holding it at the top. And breathe out. And just go move into your natural breath. If you did see something in your sacred heart chamber, you would like to get a journal and to write down what you saw. One of the first things that I would suggest is to note what each chamber was like, because each time you go in there, there's something that you're learning. And then what you saw, the subconscious is always speaking to us through symbolism. And so there may be a lot of information there for you once you take a look at it again. I so happy to be here with you guys. I don't think I've even said my name. I apologize. This is Chris. I'll be doing the workshop there about accessing your higher self when we're at the retreat. And I look forward to meeting everybody. Many blessings to you. And have a beautiful day. Stay centered in your heart and know that all the answers are here. This is a divine sacred space in which really the data codes for our soul exist in this place. It's Akashic Records here. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a beautiful day.